for a while. Apparently, Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime.
You got a gun? Take him out!
Curbside service. Well, that's just... More crooks? This fight's going viral.
Open fire! Shoot him already! Come on, spider whip!
End of the road.
All units, armed robbery reported. Please respond. Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. When I started, I'd web up the crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all texts. Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
You're gonna pack! He's hurt! Light him up! One lucky break don't mean nothing!
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Sit tight, guys. Nice comfort. definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police van. Mobilize at Dutch Town.
Last thing this city needs is more escaped criminals. I'm starting to think you guys don't like Rikers much.
I'm gonna blow you to pieces! That's it!
Now, some people boldly say I make up stories about Spider-Man. And this will not help my case because it sounds outlandish, but I have personally seen listener-recorded video of Spider...
You need some downtime.
这城市会很快见真建议得到。动开，不动住！
Hold tight.
Lock down!
Those men could have died. Need to shut down the demons before more lives are lost.
Thanks.
Available units. Officers have been ambushed by snipers. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
I've got an idea how to settle this. Dance off!
I'm blowing away! Someone get him down here!
Didn't I put some of you guys away 8 years ago? Man, I feel old.
Wrong neighborhood! How are we supposed to fight that? I'd never been.
They try to kill me, and then they look so surprised when I beat them up.
1043. Policeman is under attack. Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
Last thing this city needs is more escape. Don't worry, I'll make sure y'all get a ride back to Rikers.
Not going back, Spider-Man. Lay off us and die.
I like it.
Ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out.
Long time no see.
Focus on priority target. Tango is active.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more Sable agents.
APC turret disabled. Switch to small arms. Bring him down. Cover my six. Don't let him web you. Fire in the hole. Stick together. We can still beat him. Watch out! Fire in the hole! I'm going in!
City just got a tiny bit safer. Nice job, Lee.
Attention unit. Kidnapping reported. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone. New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind a tied-up kidnap victim might make. Get me out of here! Easy, I've got you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spider-Man. There! Those are the guys who did it!
Spider-Man! Stay out of my business!
bacon, Spider-Man.
I knew Jameson was wrong.
Holy!
Thank you, thank you. There will be no encore, as all the
1043, reports of a tour bus taken hostage by escaped prisoners. Please mobilize towards Flatiron. Over.
hostage situation. Always tricky. Gotta make sure no one gets hurt. Hey, if you need friends this bad, I'll hang out with you.
Don't let him psych you out!
City's turning into a playground for crazy people. Even more than it usually is, I mean.
Your assistant, Spider-Man. Freaking awesome, by the way. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here.
Put her there! Boom!
Spidey, the demons and the escapees are bad. You've gotta do something about the table. Please.
Hello?
What the?
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt.
Help me! Please!
Almost got it! I've got you. Stay calm.
Spider-Man! There's a bunch of guys trying to rob a store. Getaway driver must have been hopped up. Caused the whole wreck.
I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt. I'm losing him! Gotta catch up. I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
Somebody shoot him!
Carjacker delivery! Gotta shut this down before someone gets...
All units be advised. Commercial robbery in progress. Need immediate response. Chelsea, over.
Emergency gave me from Rikers. Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Police are coming, so I'm going.
Not long ago, the demons committed another heinous act of terrorism when they took a tour bus and all of its occupants hostage. We have one of those occupants here with us now, a Mrs. Edna Packer of Edina, Minnesota. What happened, ma'am?
Well, these horrible men in masks came on board with guns and held us all hostage. I thought I'd never see my kids again. And then the police saved us, and Spider-Man, of course. He was so brave.
Mrs. Packer, I'm so glad you're safe. And also, that I can enlighten you about Spider-Man. You're from out of town, so you don't know what a menace he is.
He saved me and my husband.
But look at the big picture. Do you have these kind of crimes in Edina?
Oh, certainly not.
And do you have Spider-Man in Edina?
No.
And that?
Here's a taste!
10-10, need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal.
Nice thing about
Incident
staying in the
reported near
jumpsuits,
Meatpacking
you
District.
don't have to change clothes. Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
What's wrong? Open fire!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react to me.
There's a breakout here.
Backpacks? Those seem dangerous. Hey guys! Those seem dangerous!
Roll! Get a medic in here! Got him!
Wonder what powers those jetpacks. Hopes? Dreams? Unstable nuclear material?
All units, 1043.
Love that
Police
shot.
vehicle is under extreme duress. Officers needed in Hudson Town.
Is it still a prison break if they're not even in prison yet? I'm touched by your devotion to your friend. I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
Not going back, Spider-Man. Lay on.
Here comes the pay! You pay for that! I'm not going back inside! Clear the black zone!
It's like herding cats. Cats with felony convictions.
Now, friends, you know I'm always open to differing points of view. So after a police officer called me out on social media for being too hard on Spider-Man, and it went viral and people just wouldn't shut up about it, I agreed to a debate. Officer, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so me and my guys went in a shootout with some desperate characters who had nothing to lose. I mean, they didn't care if we all lived or died. And somebody would have, trust me, if Spider-Man hadn't helped us.
All right, fair enough. I'm not saying he never does anything good. I'm saying he causes more problems than he solves. You had to go to the academy, right? Be thoroughly trained. You have rules. to follow?
Sure, but he seems to know what he's doing, too.
It worked out for the best this time. Next time, how do we know Spider-Man won't cause the deaths of all concerned?
Well, he never has before, has he?
I believe we'll just have to agree to disagree. Thank you for your service. Goodbye!
I've got my problems with Sable International, but when they're fighting demons, we're on the same side. You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not bombing the city.
Wait, hey!
You know that feeling when you try to help, but just end up bruised and exhausted? Yeah.
All units, report to fugitives raiding emergency food supplies. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
Escaped town stealing food from the needy. Talk about eroding your faith in humanity. What is it with felons and lighting fires? I mean, I guess one does kind of lead to the other.
You want some too? Come on!
You guys must really miss the rap, huh? Because me, I'd be in Vegas by now.
No one's gonna lock me up again! Yeah! Come on, that one! Fire in the hole! Yeah!
Haven't seen the city this bad since... well, since never.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
Control. We are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with location Spider-Man.
Arresting people for peaceful protest? Not on my watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more Sable agents.
Can't beat us all! Get clear!
Love the spirit of protest, but maybe wait till we're not in a state of emergency.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sable team stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over.
Demons are firing on TCP Bravo. Need backup.
Gotta stop this before it turns into a massacre.
Spider-Man, surrender! Or I'll shoot!
Hey, can we solve this peacefully if I brought you cupcakes?
Bring them down!
Sable's as much of a threat as the demons these days.
Attention units. Civilians are trapped following a car crash. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Thanks. Serious car accident down there. Looks bad. Don't panic. I'm here. Almost got it. Hey, Spider-Man. There's a bunch of guys tried to rob a store. The driver must have been hopped up. Caused the whole wreck. I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
I'm losing him! Gotta catch up. Hope you've got points left on your licenses, guys. That pile-up is a doozy.
Somebody shoot him!
Thank you.
All units, officers under fire. Location is Little Tokyo. Over. Get behind him!
Savvy listeners don't...
We demand the release of the brothers you imprisoned for City Hall!
Demons are getting more and more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
All units, we're receiving reports of an armored car robbery. Verge on the East Village.
Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM! Demons are after some serious financing.
Stable Control. What's the status of our position in Dutchtown?
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demons.
Enemy of my enemy is probably also my enemy. I still gotta shut this down. Guys, come on! You're scaring the pigeons!
打他！小杨，你的火轮的力量！我做到！
Patrolling, but I do have notes. Part of me just wants to let Sable and the demons blow themselves up. Tiny, tiny part, but it's there. One of Lee's corrupted. Break out of prison? I get that. Steal a motorcycle? I get that. Fight me? Not so much. Maybe they should start offering driver's ed in prison.
This is Stable Control. What's the status of our position in Dutchtown?
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining those refusing to comply.
Strong-arming civilians is not gonna fly in my town. Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right? More guys? Man, Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
Stay together. We can still beat them. Keep them on the ground.
And I lost him. Good job, Spidey. Never should have trusted Sable. She's crossed a line. Hey! Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized. Open fire! Open fire!
Wash the windows?
Weapon system down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more Sable agents.
Attention units. Snipers have officers pinned
There's a
down.
group of men hanging around.
Location is
Definitely
Lower
up to no
Chinatown.
Thanks, I'll check it out. May say they like you, but they don't like you.
Get him! Get the bug!
I visited your website, and nowhere did it say make crisis situations worse! That's why you guys were so cranky. You needed a nap. Enjoy. When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I webbed you up. guys who I didn't want to see. That was like a crazy modern western. Lawmen pinned down in an urban canyon. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Spider. That's a keeper.
Hate the city. Page break. Public transit within Manhattan is operating on schedule. Public transit off the island is inactive for the North.
Yuri was a detective at the Chinatown Police Department when we met. She's really risen fast. And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks. Got it.
1043. Reports of a civilian bus taken hostage by escaped prisoners. Proceed to Sutton Place. Over.
Gotta love Sable agents. Always showing up where they do the least good. Hostage situation. Hey! Does this bus go by the Statue of Liberty?
Spider-Man! Throw it down!
Devil's breath is making everyone desperate to escape the city.
Friends, you know about the Spider-Man-related breakout at Rikers Island. Where are those escapees going now? To your neighborhood! Our next caller witnessed it personally. Please, tell us.
I was just coming back from the store when a swarm of guys in prison jumpsuits came out of nowhere, like a pack of wolves. Robbing, beating, looting. Lucky for us, Spider-Man took him down.
Yes, well, you know how criminals are. Rival factions and all. He didn't want the competition.
Competition? Spider-Man didn't steal anything.
That you know of. Next caller!
Gotta move quick and quiet. Sleep it off.
Hey! I got evidence Spider-Man's here!
What's that? Good night, Goon. Literally didn't see that coming. Pretty good. But in this line of work, pretty good isn't enough.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Officers near Sutton Place. Be on alert. When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
Spider-Man, over here!
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there. I should swing by and see what's going on.
Spider-Man, you jerk!
There's the theater. And the crime scene. I better find out what happened. Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way. South.
Thanks. I got a little turned around.
Sorry, can't let you pass. Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
Someone's impersonating me. It could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Just wreck this city by yourself, huh?
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction. There's the fire damage. Looks like it got put out quickly.
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks. Give your friend my best. Whoever faux Spider-Man is, he's helping people. But what he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him. Wonder if other me left anything behind.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it. He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters. Looks like the fire was caused by an electrical short, not arson. He used a fire extinguisher. What type of suppressant is in this? ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man. Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
What's up today? Tomorrow.
Excuse me, pardon me. That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Come on, man, lay off! I told you everything! The deal's going down on the roof, no lie!
Right, just You stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late. My doppelganger.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
And he left the drugs. Seems like the police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spike knocked out, but breathing. This one will need painkillers for a few days, but should be fine. That's him. People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man!
Not anymore, you're not.
Time to even the odds a little.
Always knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
I've got this. Go.
I miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man? No way!
You know how to fight.
I'm a black belt. Teach at your car and I just wanted to help. Spread the legend, you know?
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest. Shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of this thing.
Finish him off!
Don't need to tell me twice! Man, that was intense! How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell him to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning. Ooh, love that shot. There's the Alchemax plant. Huh, good timing. Tombstone's men are loading fresh supplies. What for, though? Is he getting back into drugs? They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet. Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
Right now!
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels. Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma. More dudes, more drugs. Someone's got to teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier, I think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There, single dose of the counter drug. Just need to test it out. Maybe I should pay Tombstone a visit at his chop shop.
Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. Lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't go knocking. People find out. So, you ever wanted to team up? Do some real damage.
So flattered. But the exploitation of suffering pain gives me pause. How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't play knocking. People find me. You ever wanted to team up? We can do some real damage.
Ah, so flattered. The exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. I need to tire him out before I try the counter drug. Could punch Tombstone for days and he wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boys, get in here! You remember last time we did this dance? Your leg healed up okay?
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
Enjoy your next breath. It'll be your last.
Need to clear out his men before I try the counter drug.
You like my new product? Call it brain dust.
You have your marketing department cook that name up?
I am the marketing department.
Need me to recommend a good dermatologist? No reason. That drug and those inhalers only last a little while. Gotta strike when it wears off.
Ending this. Make this quick.
Feels like punching a steel wall. Just like Tim.
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. I'm close. drug worked. Time to take him down.
Hell was that you ghost? Feel kind
Oh, you know, articulated deblocking agent, huge. Welcome back to the human experience, Ronnie. He's exhausted. Time to end this.
Man, my tongue feels funny. Is my tongue supposed to feel funny?
Oh, yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in. End of the day, this is what I love. Great fight, great challenge.
You and I are very different people. Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, you know, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Closed up today. Tomorrow.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around.
I've expressed my concern with Sable International's heavy-handed tactics. Our next caller witnessed them firsthand. Tell us what happened.
A bunch of us were protesting Sable, standing up for our rights like you always say, and suddenly they just start beating on people and arresting us for no reason.
This is always the risk of giving anyone too much power. They abuse it. Be aware that if you stand up to them, there may be consequences. It's up to you whether that's a risk worth taking. For me, clearly it is.
The crazy thing was, Spider-Man set us free.
Yes, well that's what happens when the supposed authorities start breaking the law. Next to them, other lawbreakers don't seem so bad. Thanks for calling. We're out of time.
I need to take him down fast. Good, but not perfect. Hope I didn't disappoint my insane coach. Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates. Gotta follow that drone. Hand down. Yoink! Gotta hurry. Now I can catch the drone. Just so-so. I hope the psychomaniac doesn't think less of me. If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Surprise me, if you can. Watching you perform my challenges has taught me all your moves.
How about a refresher course?
Come on, that's pathetic.
Web strike too?
Stupid. I noticed that when you were throwing my bombs.
You'll notice it again when I kick your face!
Heard a lot about you. Didn't hear you were a coward.
He's using my moves.
Come on, that's pathetic. That'll be over quick.
Hey, that finisher's copyrighted!
For you.
Keep this up and you're not gonna like my teacher evaluation!
If I get paid for results, then I always get them. You can take this seriously, or you can die.
Time for a new approach.
How fast?
Did anyone teach you plagiarism is wrong? Can you teach me how to do that? School's out, Taskmaster. Why are you stalking me?
An organization hired me to see if you were worth recruiting.
I'd rather be Jonah Jameson's foot masseur than work for anyone who'd hire you.
Your loss. They pay 6 figures. Guess some people just deserve to be poor.
6 figures? Nah,